The state government claims Victorians will be $450 a year worse off because of the carbon tax. And it's worried Victoria's health and transport systems will be more expensive to run as well. But as Anna MacDonald reports, the coalition's modelling doesn't take into account the compensation that'll be announced on Sunday.
As the Energy Minister opened a new electricity substation at Southbank, he also unveiled the state government's analysis of the carbon tax.
Victoria will get hit first and will get hit hardest under Federal Labor's carbon tax.
The Baillieu government says that's because of Victoria's reliance on the Latrobe Valley, where 90% of the state's electricity is produced. Based on a carbon price of $25 per tonne, it predicts Victorians will pay up to $2.5 billion a year. It says the average yearly household gas bill could rise by around $130, $550 for pizza shops and even more for hairdressers and dairy farms.
Our obligation is to stand up for the people of Victoria, and I would do that, and this government would do that, regardless of who is in power in Canberra.
I think that the Baillieu government's so-called economic modelling is misleading and it's unnecessarily scaring Victorians, especially as it doesn't take any account of what we'll be saying on Sunday.
The state government's also been criticised for failing to take into account the compensation flagged for households.
It's important that people understand what the net benefit's going to be, and that means they need to understand the compensation. So if a bill's gone up $200 but they get $300 in compensation, they'll be better off.
The state government says the carbon tax will affect many of its key services. It's predicting fewer hospital operations and less trains on the tracks because of soaring power bills. But the states will have to wait until Sunday to find out how or if they'll be compensated. The Victorian coalition hasn't ruled out waging a campaign against the carbon tax with the country's other Conservative state governments. Anna MacDonald, ABC News, Melbourne.